What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Infinite Gains again. Yeah, so tomorrow's Friday, and we had an update from Roaring Kitty. So, let me see if we can just find it real quick. Actually, I don't think he posted it on there. Should be just somewhere on the timeline, but yeah. So Roaring Kitty switching from options to shares means GME YOLO update. So he sold all of his call options and bought more shares. So he has a total of about 9 million shares. So yeah, he has 9 million shares now, which is a fucking lot of shares. But so he sold all of his call options and bought shares. Now, maybe he exercised. I mean, obviously I think that's what he may have done. Maybe he exercised some, but it doesn't look like it because it looks like his average. Yeah, his price paid was $23. So he must have just sold all of his call options and then bought shares with the money that he made. So I don't know. Maybe he'll buy more options. Maybe he'll buy more shares. I don't really know. That's just kind of up to interpretation. Now, from the daily chart, from the 5-minute chart, we are still in this triangle, pennant pattern. We did bounce off the lower trend line twice. So hopefully going into tomorrow and next week, we'll be able to, make it up to the top of this trend line and use it as support. AMC has already broken its pennant. Let me delete those. So AMC has already broken its pennant. Maybe we can just give it more leeway. Maybe something like that. I don't really know. But just going off of these two initial points, we seem to have broken this pennant and used it as support already. We could extend this short-term time frame and make another pennant like this, in which that it can break out of as well. But I really think that AMC is just kind of trading in this little channel here, and then kind of waiting for GME to kind of, hey, I'm gonna go move to the upside, and then AMC's like, okay, I got the green light, to kind of moon. So I think that's kind of what it's waiting for. But yeah, AMC is using its EMAs as support at the end of the day. Let's look at GME. So GME, same thing. We're above all the EMAs, which is pretty bullish because you kind of see when we break above the EMAs, we kind of get a pretty good pump. Like here, like pretty much every single pump is kind of where we come up, we break all the EMAs and then start using it as support, and we get some kind of pump. Even here, we start using the EMAs as support. So this is bullish. We came up, start using all the EMAs as support, and hopefully we should get some movement to the upside. Now, let's go to the weekly chart. So we'll get to the Sacred Lines chart. I don't know why it's called that, but yeah. So the game plan hasn't really changed. If you've seen my previous videos, game plan, just come up, break the purple channel, break the white channel, and then move up to the next top of the next channel at like $700-800. That's just kind of been the whole plan this entire time. Now, we obviously have to get confirmation. We have to break these two lines. If we zoom into the hourly, if we zoom in, so this would be at around, we've already touched it twice. This time we touched it here, but this happened in pre-market, so you didn't actually see it, but we did actually come up almost exactly to that line and get rejected. So we do have two rejections. Now you are kind of seeing some kind of cup and handle pattern here as well. And you know, maybe possibly a breakout here of this cup and handle pattern. Now what would be cool, we come up here, we break it, use it as support. Our next testing point would be this white line at around $85-90. If we can use that as support, it's GG's, game over. We go up to this next target, all the way to this really high price levels. Now we obviously have a lot of work to do. I don't want to sell hopium. Now I will be selling hopium if we get above those two lines. I will be selling hopium then, but until that happens, I don't want to, you know, our next targets are kind of, you know, $70, $80, $90. It's kind of our initial two like next targets. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Just want to make a quick video update on kind of what happened. You know, roaring kitty. What is this? Class A common stock, 9 million amounts of security, table 1. What is this? Wait a minute. Wait, they both own the same amount of shares now. Do they not? That's kind of interesting. Wait, so this is Ryan Cohen, and he owns amount of securities beneficially owned 9,001,000. This is Warren Kidhey, who owns 9,001,000. That's kind of interesting. I don't really know what that means, but it is kind of, you know, an interesting. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. That's kind of like a specific number. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting Friday. It's gonna be an exciting next week. And I'll see you guys then. And I'll make a video, you know, as new information comes out. And guess what? Oh yeah, another thing is my Nvidia target hits on the dot, guys. I mean, I was talking to you guys in the live stream, but then I also, after the live stream, I think later that night I made a video and I was like, Nvidia is gonna go to $30. I mean, guys, did I not call it? I mean, was I not charting it live in front of you and was like, nah, we're going to 130. Now from here, I don't know, we could go a little bit higher, touch this $133 price point right at this purple line. Right at this purple line that you can see here. It's kind of like a channel that we've been kind of trading through. This pitchfork based off this initial downtrend and support down here. So I think we could possibly go up and hit that $133 price point before finally reversing. And it's scary saying reversing on the stock Nvidia because this thing is a monster. It's kind of scary saying that. It's scary being bearish on Nvidia, but I do think a topping point is in for Nvidia. I just think that something with this like level of growth is just unsustainable. It just isn't. I mean, it's kind of, you know, it's getting in there and brushing shoulders with, you know, Apple and Microsoft, you know, in only 1 year, you know, 1 year of growth, you know, and it's bumping elbows, you know, with Apple. So I really just don't think it's sustainable, and you know, I think this is something that the market hasn't really seen before. I mean, the market has seen it, but just something such like incredible growth, such like taking the market by storm like this. You know, I am a little bit suspicious of it. I don't really think that it makes sense. You know, I think that we're pricing in too much like AI, you know, going crazy over this AI stuff, and it's like, you know, I don't know. It's like I think we're just pricing in too much, and it just doesn't make sense for the market. So I think this thing is going to reverse very, very soon at this like even at this 130 level to 133 level. So maybe somewhere up here or I mean very soon. Like we could, you know, come up, test this blue line and then dump. You know, like this, just this trend line, something like that. We could come up, even test 138. But I mean, this thing is just gonna topple down very, very badly. You know, very bad. Like down to 60s, maybe even lower. That's just kind of what I see. I see just kind of like a rip off the top, and then just an absolute dump. No, I mean, not this drastic. It's obviously going to take a little longer. But that's kind of what I'm just seeing in the video. But, yeah, anyways, that's the whole video. Just want to do a quick update and appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.